Hello everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. My name is Mike, and we have just finished doing the shoot 'em up in the Hidden Village, and we got, what is it called actually? Ilia's Charm, and this is another clue to... Why did I put the lantern there? What the hell am I thinking? What do I want? I want the bow and arrow. Where's the bow and arrow? There it is. So yeah, this is another clue to restoring Ilia's memory. We need to go back to Kakariko Village to show it to her, and we'll see what we'll be able to do from there. So let us warp over to Kakariko. What? Well, I can't... Seriously, she can't see me all the way over here. She says I can't warp because apparently someone's gonna see me, even though I'm like way in this cave. And she's kind of an older woman. I don't know, that's kind of mean, but you know, it could be true. She can't see all the way over here. Okay, let's try warping from over here. Now this part of the game, I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of like going back and forth, because after we do this, I plan on coming back to the Hidden Village, because there's something else we can do here, but I'm not sure if we have to do it. So I'm hoping we don't, because it's really tedious and slow and boring. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go back there anyway, because there's a howling stone there to summon the wolf. So I am gonna do that at the very least, and I do have to talk to the old woman again. So, and let's restore that last heart. Again, you can restore your health in these springs, in case I haven't shown that. I think I have, but it's been a while. And in here, we show Ilia her charm. I like how that item get right there with the charm. Like, it didn't do the standard na 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 type of fanfare. It just was, it kind of went along with the mood of the cutscene. That was a really nice touch. I like how they did that. And there's something that I'd like to talk about with that cutscene, just in general with this game. And it is kind of a criticism of this game. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but the character Ilia, doesn't it just seem like it'd make more sense for Ilia to be Zelda? just because she's such a big character in this game, and she's kind of the damsel in distress. And while Zelda in this game, Princess Zelda is really, she really isn't that big of a character at all. She's just kind of in there because, you know, the game's in her namesake. And, I just don't, I mean, I'm, like, Zelda in this game, she's probably one of my least favorite Zeldas, just because she just doesn't seem like she has a purpose. She's just kind of thrown in there as the princess, and you only see her like a couple times. Like in every other game, I don't know, I mean, except for like Majora's Mask, but she's not really supposed to serve a purpose. I mean, she makes an appearance, but she doesn't actually serve a purpose in that game. But in, you know, I don't know, I just doesn't feel like she serves a purpose in this game. And she doesn't really have much of a personality or much of a character. And I just feel like it would make more sense for her to be like in the position of Ilia. But that's just, you know, how I feel. Something I always questioned with this game is like the implementation of the character Zelda and why Ilia seems to serve more of the purpose that Zelda would serve. It's kind of more the damsel in distress with a strong relationship with Link. You know, this game, it don't really seem to have that much of a connection at all. But anyway, we do have to return back to the Hidden Village in case you didn't really gather that from the text. I don't think to be honest, I don't think it's really that clear that you have to come back here. But maybe it's just me with my bad reading comprehension. But yeah, you do have to come back here and talk to the woman again. That door should be open now. Unfortunately, we can't take a Epona in here because there's like a ledge. So we have to run. Actually, I can transform, I guess. I don't think Midna will care if I try. Actually, you know what? Let me go find that howling sin over here now that I am a wolf. But I guess I can also talk about the cat minigame here, briefly, since I just saw a cat. There's a minigame here where you have to search for like 20 or maybe 30 cats. And you just have to talk to them, and once you find them all, you get something. And actually, to activate that minigame, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to talk to this chicken here, but I'm not going to do that. Because I don't think I have to do it. Because I know you get a heart piece here, and I think that's what you get from doing the cat minigame. I'm not sure. But if I do have to do it, what I'm going to do is speed it up and play music over it. Something I haven't done yet. I totally was not paying attention. Nope, I wasn't paying attention to the song, and I kind of got the gist of it. Hold on. Is that it? Alright, cool, I got it. I wasn't really paying much attention to the song. And apparently that beautiful howling killed my microphone and I lost all of my live commentary from this point forward. Don't know exactly how that happened, but regardless, yeah, the rest of this video and the entire next video is going to be post commentary, so apologies about that. But then again, you know, this upcoming part of the game really doesn't require live commentary. In fact, it might even be better off with the post commentary. But anyway, after doing that, yeah, the Gold Wolf shows up north of Castle Town. I'll probably get that later. I'm not sure if I can even get that now or not, but regardless, I'll worry about that later. Anyway, what we're gonna do now is head into Granny's house. I probably shouldn't be calling her Granny. She's like a wise old lady here, but anyway, we have to go in here and show her the Dominion Rod. She'll recognize it. And she'll question if we're a messenger of the heavens, and all that jazz. And eventually she will give us a necessary item for revitalizing the Dominion Rod, the Ancient Skybook, which will also allow us to open up that seal that that covers up the statue where Shad is, you know, in Kakariko Village underneath Renato's house. Remember, there's that statue there that's in the way of something that will allow us to get to the sky, and that's, of course, what the next temple is. However, we need two things to move that statue. We need the Dominion Rod to be restored, because that statue can be moved by the Dominion Rod. And we also need the seal to be broken. Otherwise, we can't use our Dominion Rod on it. So I'm gonna accidentally call opponent there. I didn't mean to. I meant to warp. So I'm gonna warp back to Kakariko, I believe, if memory serves me correct. Basically, this part of the game, you just like go back and forth between the hidden village and Kakariko Village. So yeah, going back from village village to village. So yeah, here we're gonna go to Shad, who I was talking about earlier, where that statue is, and show him the Ancient Skybook. And I get a little bit ahead of myself here. Yeah, apparently if like someone spots, yeah, like one of the kids from Ordon spots you, and like as a wolf, and apparently if they spot you, like all the NPCs in Kakariko Village, which isn't very much, well, like they'll all flee and you can't really talk to anyone, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm guessing that the Gorons that launch you up in the air, remember those? You know, I'm guessing those probably go away. That's my assumption. But anyway, this rock here you can blow up with the bomb, and you can head through a cave, and it'll eventually lead to the top of this waterfall. And I'm just showing off where Heart Piece would be, by the way. And you'd go to the top of that waterfall, and there'd be like a way you could swim down, and there'd be a chest at the bottom, and get a Heart Piece from that. And our Heart Piece is... Am I showing this to you? I'm kind of having to recreate my commentary here. But yeah, that tree up there's a Heart Piece right next to that you can simply grab with the Gale Boomerang. Just decided to show you those in case you're looking for help on Heart Pieces. It's not necessary for this playthrough, of course, because this isn't really meant to be a walkthrough of any sorts. But anyway, let's go down here. And this is where Shad is. We've talked to him before, I believe. And we need to equip our Ancient Skybook. And this is what he'll be able to use to get rid of the seal, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what this book does. It does so many things. It brings back the magic to our Dominion Rod, and it's also able to open the seal. However, there's a problem, as we'll see in just a bit. It doesn't quite do anything, and it turns out that it is actually incomplete. It's missing some pages. So what we're actually going to be to have to do is seek out the pages, which are located on various points in Hyrule, and they're marked off on our map, and they're located underneath these owl statues, which kind of would sound like something from Majora's Mask, like the save points, but the owl statues he's referring to are basically statues that we can move with our Dominion Rod, which, as you can see, is suddenly returned. And I'm guessing that's from the text that's already in the book. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I guess that's what Midnight's explaining here. I don't know. It's weird. I can't make sense out of it. But anyway, let us get out of here. And actually, should this be the end of the episode? I think it is. Yeah, okay, this is the end of this episode, so next time on Twilight Princess, we will search for those owl statues and finish the Ancient Sky book. See you then, guys.